What's up, guys? DJWHD, and today we're starting a brand new career mode. Now, obviously we're going to go into career mode. I'm not too sure who to start with, and I want to start in the championship and try and get someone promoted. But I am going to sim the first season. I think I'm going to go with QPR actually, because they get about 7.5 million a year. So obviously we're playing legendary. But yeah, I'm going to sim the first season for definite because I think it's more realistic to start in the 2014 to 15 season. And obviously I'm going to make this stadium Loftus Road because I like my career modes to be, as realistic as possible, and you have to have the right names for the right stadiums in my view. So we'll call this Loftus Road and we'll save that. I always get confused on this bit because I feel like I'm backing out without it doing it. We like playing with lenient currency because obviously we know QPR are quite lenient with their money. We'll download the latest squads, turn off global transfer network and advance, so downloading latest updates. So anyway, yeah, like I say, I like my career modes to be as realistic as possible. Obviously I like making realistic signings. Now the manager's name, I would never put it as my own name because I just don't think it is realistic, so I always make up like a name. What should we call the manager? We want him to be like an English manager. We want a new English manager to take over Queen's Park Rangers after Harry Redknapp, obviously. So, what should we call him? We'll call him Robert Murray. What should we call him? We'll call him Robert Marley for now, for forever, and he's going to be the new QPR English manager. He wears a suit, colour navy, body type slim, light skin tone, and Marley is set to take QPR by storm. Now, the first season, like I say, we won't be playing it. We're going to be simming it to the 2014 to 15 season because it just is a lot more realistic, to be perfectly honest with you. So we can see here it says, can QPR live without Campbell? Well, I think so, but like I say, first season, sim straight through. Get to the 2014 to 15 brand new season for QPR with their brand new manager, Robert Marley. Now, we're just going to create the manager mode here. Just call it create new career, manager mode progress 1, and here we'll just, should we advance a little bit? Yeah, actually no, we'll go to season and we're going to sim it straight away. Now I'm pretty sure that the last game of the season is in May. I always sim to the last game of the season so that I can see how we've done before we advance, but yeah, we're simming that and I'll be back in a minute when the sim is over. And as you can see, we are on the last game of the season. We're playing Yeovil on May the 3rd, and it looks like we have gone up to the Premier League. We've got a whopping 96 points this season from 45 games. We drew to Blackpool, I believe it was, in the last game. Got a lot of inbox, but what we're going to do, we're going to sim this match because we want to get up to the Premier League as soon as possible. I'm going to delegate to the assistant like I have all year because I've simmed the whole way through. I'm going to see what result we get from this. It's not overly important. O'Neill scored in the first minute, then Genius and Austin scored. We won 3-0 and we have gone up to the Premier League, thank God, because that hopefully means I won't lose my job and I will get to start in the 2014 to 15 season. We're just going to sim it all the way through now, and we can see that Robben's agent is happy to talk about him. So there is a possibility that Robben will be leaving Bayern Munich this year. That would be unbelievable. Clint Hill has thanked the boss, not really me. Robert Marley hasn't done anything. Let's say he's been out for sickness or something. Player contracts, a lot of people leaving the club. I'm not overly bothered about Bobby Zamora, Yessi Benayoun, Nico Crenshaw, Gary O'Neill, Clint Hill. Nothing really there that I'm gonna look at. To be honest, I just want to get into the Premier League, so we're going to keep advancing. And contracts expiring again. Oh, Jermaine Genius. Well, that's not a really big loss, is it? And there's a tug of war over Crenshaw. We're really not bothered, to be honest. We're going to bring in some new blood, hopefully, in the new season. Another email about contracts expiring. Like I say, I'm really not fussed in the slightest about it at all. And now the QPR board have come together and said that they're having a performance review meeting scheduled for me to see if I keep my job. Now, I tell you what, even though I've simmed the whole season, it would be absolutely ridiculous if I get sacked now. So, to be honest, I will be extremely frustrated if QPR go on and sack me, because that really would be ridiculously stupid. Robin speculation refuses to vanish, so it looks like Robin will be leaving Bayern Munich this season. And the QPR board have said that I've had a super season. But Robert Marley will be staying on as the QPR boss, and we will be starting in the Premier League next year. There's no news on the McCarthy exit from Reading. 24-year-old drags on to what seems the 1000th day, so it's been a long process for McCarthy, and the rumour speculation that he's going to be leaving Reading this season. But we're not fussed about that. We're gonna look at the squad as soon as we get into this. We're gonna make a couple of tweaks. We're gonna see what we can do and how we can play around with it. So we're going to advance into the next season. You can see we're in June 2014. World Cup should be going on at the moment, actually, interestingly enough. And Robin speculation still refuses to vanish. Now we've got Robert Green has signed a pre-contract with Granada. To be perfectly honest, that's quite a good thing, I think, more than a bad thing. I don't really like Robert Green. I've never liked him in real life, actually. Transfer market's now open. Season's budget 17.5 million to spend, an 80,000 budget for wages. Well, we can definitely play a little bit around with that. So we're going to go and look at the squad. What have we got? We've got a 4-4-2 squad. Morrison, Kevin Doyle. That's interesting. We've got B. Murphy. Doesn't look to be much of a good goalkeeper, so we will be looking to getting rid of him. I love a newer. Richard Dunn is getting old. I will probably be looking for a new centre back. Young Suk Yong looks, he's quite decent, 71-24, not that good. Matty Phillips, 23 years old, right midfielder. Joey Barton, love him just because he's got such a temper. Ravel Morrison, loads of speculation about him in the real life at the moment, actually. Obviously he got arrested the other day, so that's interesting. I love him as a player, to be perfectly honest. I think he's a great English talent, and I'll probably keep him for this season. Junior Hoylett, love Junior Hoylett. He always gets a lot of speculation within these transfer windows on FIFA. He's always quite a high-profile player. Kevin Doyle. Well, I remember him for Reading, I think it was. So he obviously signed. He's 30, high work rate's not that good. Charlie Austin, we know what he's like in the Championship, especially. He's a great player. Maega, not my favourite. 26-72, not that great. Yoshi Benayoun. Tom Carroll, well, he plays for Spurs. He's probably on loan to us, actually. But well, I mean, we've got a decent squad. I think we need to make a new couple, get a little bit of new blood in, seeming we're going up to the Premier League now. We need to be qualifying and getting those results. So the first thing I'm going to do is hire a scout, because I think that young blood is the main thing. We haven't really got, experience 3 stars, judgment 4 stars. We'll have to put him in. So he's in transit, and then we'll set up a scouting network for him, obviously. But simulate a little bit, advance in, see what we can do. Scout's ready to go, and we've had a transfer offer for Charlie Austin, 5.5 million. No, he's not going. Charlie Austin is not going for that. I mean, he's worth between 6.6 and 8.4 anyway, but Charlie Austin will not be leaving for anything near that. So, exit door is Robin's left Bayern Munich by the looks of things. We've had another transfer of 6.5 million from Ajax for Charlie Austin. We're going to be cheeky. We'll ask for 11.5. If they give us that, then wait. No, we can't. We can't, because we haven't got enough players in the squad. So we'll advance some more. And Robin has chose to leave Bayern Munich, so we're going to see where he goes. The scout's available, so we're going to set up the scouting network now. Now, we want some young blood from England. I like English talents. We're going to go for 9 months, and we're going to look for someone that's technically gifted, because I think that's an important thing. Like technically gifted players, especially when they're young. So that's sorted. Now we're going to look for some English players in the Barclays. Oh, no, it's probably easier to get rid of the league, and we'll put in the nationality instead, and we want someone between 16 and 22, and we're going to look at English players, and we're going to just scout down, see what we can find. We've got 14.395 million left. Search was too narrow. Now I seem to find that any players with pictures on this game have a reasonably good potential unless they're scouted, so we're just going to go down slowly, see if we... Aaron Pierre, 21 years old, acceleration, sprint speed, and strength for a centre-back. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. I mean, you always want quite a speedy centre-back. It's good to catch up with the players that are quite hard to I have to catch up with like Loic Remy and people like that. So we're going to inquire about Aaron Pierre actually. It's just an inquiry. It's nothing set in stone yet. So Adam Campbell. Right. Striker, acceleration, sprint speed, agility, balance and jumping. 19 years old, plays for St Mirren. Right, we'll definitely inquire about him then. So that's another one we've inquired about, just to see if we can get Adam Forshaw. I swear I've heard of him before. Who else? Obafemi? No. I like to look for the young ones. Alex Fletcher, 17 years old, sprint speed. Nope. Won't be going for him. Anyway, I mean, we're going to look for a goalkeeper because we saw that. What's his name? Oh, we saw that our goalkeeper wasn't that great at all, to be honest. So we're going to have a look down for some young talent here. 16. Goalkeeper diving was an attribute. That's not bad. What else? What other 16-year-olds we got? Billy Watson, goalkeeper reflexes. Who else have we got down here? Oh, there's one. Cody Whitener. Goalkeeper diving again. What else? What else we got on this long list? Jack Young. Nope. We're going to leave it at that. I mean, we don't have to. That's what the scouts are for. We could set up another scout. Should we set up another scout? We're going to. Right, we're going to do another scout. We're going to look for a goalkeeper this time. Well, Italy. Well, look, 5.9 million, but he's got some good judgment and great experience. So we'll wait for him. So we're going to advance. And we have seen Aaron Pierre. He's recently joined us at Wickham, so he's not available at this time. So we're going to leave him. But we are going to set up the scouting network. Scouting network. Adam Campbell inquiry has come back. Now this is an interesting one because he looks good. He looks very good, especially for a 19-year-old. Adam Campbell, 4.5 million. Interesting. We're gonna put that down because 4.5 million is a bit steep. We're gonna do 2.5 million. Maybe. Right. We're gonna. Should I stick at 1.5? I was gonna do 2.5. We'll do 1.5. Yeah. Right. Maiega. Right. That's what we're doing. We're putting 1.5 million in with Maiega. See if we can get anyone. Or see if St Mirren are interested in doing a little bit of business, see what comes back. Youth staff, scouts available. Let's set up a scouting network. Let's put another English talent in there. We want a young English goalkeeper now. Goalkeeper. One of the scouts is currently setting up a scout. Oh, we can't scout in the same country. That's ridiculous. Right, let's do it in. We want to do it with. Yeah, we'll do it with Scotland. Let's find a Scottish goalkeeper. 9 months, 145,000. He's setting up the scouting network, and we are going to advance a little bit more. We've had a transfer offer for Neuer. I love a Neuer, so I'm telling you right now, he's not going, especially for 1.9 million. I know he's 27, he's 76 rated, but I like him on the game. I play with him well. And Hoffenheim have come in for a 5.5 million bid. Goodbye, that's not happening. Yun Suk Yong, no, we're not discussing wages actually because I think we could get someone better than you if we needed. St Mirren, right, so Adam Campbell, the transfer offer has been accepted. We're going to give him 17,000 actually on his contract. We're going to give him 5 years and we're going to call him, we're not going to specify because I don't want to give him something that I might not be able to give him if he's not that good. So we've made an offer for Adam Campbell. Monaco Falcao is linked to Chelsea. That's the team I support. And Adam Campbell has come back and declined the transfer offer because he wants to know what role he's going to have. So we're going to put it back up to 17. We're going to give him 5 years and we're going to call him an important first team player because he may not be crucial, depending on his abilities and stuff. We'll see what happens with him. But we're going to advance a little bit more, see what happens. And Adam Campbell has accepted the transfer offer, so we're going to sign him up straight away. And I want to have a look what rating he is. I want to see what attributes he's got. So we're going to have a quick look at him. Into the Scottish, probably. And 70. Wow, look at those stats. 98 acceleration, 96 sprint speed, 92 agility, and 91 balance. That is absolutely phenomenal. And he'll stay on the subs just for now. But wow, that is a great signing. 19 years old, 70 rated. I didn't know he was going to be that good. So if he's a well-known player on FIFA, please excuse me, because I honestly didn't know that he was going to be that good. I didn't know he was a young talent. And we're coming up to the first pre-season game. I always sim these. Don't play them. I think it's an absolute waste of time, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, that is the end of the episode. We've set up our team. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and also follow me on Twitter at DJWHD. Thanks for your support.